Yes, my womb knew before my mind did. There's something I've come to know, not through books, not through logic, but through experience. It's this: my womb knew before my mind did. And maybe yours does too. This story isn't about a big dramatic experience. It's about the subtle ways truth speaks long before we can explain it. It's about how the body knows what the mind is still trying to figure out. It started with a decision, one I thought I was ready to make. Everything looked good. Everything looked perfect on paper. The timing, the opportunity, the way it all aligned in my head. And yet, something inside me didn't feel calm. Not anxious, not scared, just unsettled. But because I couldn't explain that feeling, I ignored it. I pushed forward. Because that's what we're taught, right? Trust logic, weigh pros and cons, make a smart decision. So I did. And almost immediately, my body began speaking louder. My sleep felt shallow, my energy dropped. I found myself clenching, not just my jaw, but deep in my belly. Still, I brushed it off. I told myself I was just nervous, that discomfort is part of growth, that I needed to be stronger, more disciplined, more certain. But inside, my womb had already whispered, no. I just hadn't been listening. You see, the womb doesn't speak in a language of certainty. She speaks in a language of sensation, a soft contraction, a subtle stillness, a gentle unrest. She doesn't argue. She doesn't explain. She knows. And the thing is, she had known the whole time. Even before the opportunity showed up. Even before my mind started calculating. She had been ready. She had been steady, clear, holding truth while my mind chased clarity. It wasn't until I finally paused that I heard her. It was a morning like any other. But something told me, stop, lie down, listen. So I did. I placed my hands on my lower belly, closed my eyes, and waited. And in the silence, I felt her, not as a thought, but as a full body remembering. This isn't your path, she said. It's not wrong. It's just not true for you. Deep down, I already knew. I had just been too scared to honor it. Too scared to walk away from something that made sense. Too afraid of being irrational. Too trained to trust my thoughts over my feelings. But here's the thing. The womb doesn't need permission to know. She just does. She's the seat of life, the holder of truth, the space where spirit meets form. And when she speaks, it's not a suggestion. It's a remembering. It's not dramatic or mystical. It's embodied, ancient, clear. After that moment, I made a different choice. One that felt riskier, but lighter. Uncertain, but real. And I felt my whole body soften. Not because I had all the answers, but because I had finally chosen alignment over approval. Now, I no longer ask my mind to lead me alone. I go lower, to the place beneath the overthinking, to the part of me that doesn't need to explain herself to be true, to the womb. And I have learned a few things along the way. That the womb isn't emotional in the way we fear. She's not impulsive. She's not fragile. She's not reckless. She's deeply rooted. She's steady. She's quiet but unmoving. She doesn't beg for attention, but when invited, she offers everything. She will tell you when something feels off, before you even know why. She will nudge you toward rest. Before your body breaks down, she will whisper truth. Before your mind is ready to admit it. It's not about rejecting the mind. It's about including the deeper knowing. The part of you that lives in your center. The part of you that pulses with life. The part of you that always knew. So if you've been feeling a quiet discomfort, a softness that feels like sadness, a sense that something doesn't quite fit, don't brush it off. Don't demand it speak louder. Just go still. Place your hands on your womb. Breathe and listen. Ask her, what do you know that my mind hasn't yet accepted? What truth is already alive inside me? What feels like a no, even if I don't know why? Then wait. She may not answer right away. She may not use words, but she will speak. And when she does, trust her. Even if it's inconvenient, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it asks you to walk a quieter, slower, truer path. Because your womb knows. She always did, long before the mind caught up. If this story stirred up something in you, a remembering, a quiet yes, or even a tear, know that you're not alone. You're simply reconnecting with the part of you that never left. Your womb is wise. She's not waiting for you to be ready, only for you to listen.